Welcome to Brindavan, a Parthasadi family Samarpanam to our beloved parents, a space for enjoying Vaishnava Sampradaya, slokas, songs, Divyadesa Pasarams, and much more. Namaskaram, Uttama Bhagavatas. We'll see the Arthanubhavam of Slokam 102 of Sri Vishnu Sahasranamam in our Ayiram Namangal, Ayiram Gunangal series today. Dhanyasmi for joining. Ramanujadayapatram Jnanavairagyabhushanam Srimad-Venkatanathaaryam Vande Vedanta-Desikam Sri-Sailesadayapatram Deepatyadi-Gunathamam Yatindra-Pravanam Vande Ramyajamataram Munim.
आधारनिलयो धाता पुष्पहास प्रजाकरः ऊर्ध्वगः सत्पदाचारप्राणधप्रणवप्पनः.
The first nama we will see in Slokam 102 is Adhara Nilayaha. He supports the good people as Prahalada, Vibhishana and the Pandavas. In Vishnu Smriti it said, O Mother Earth, your load has been given to those who know and follow the Varnashrama's path and believe in the Shastras. You will be born only by the sadhus who follow the righteous path. What is Varnashramam? There are 4 stages of one's life. First one is the Brahmacharya, when one seeks knowledge. This is the early part of the life. And during that time, the Purushartha that someone has to follow is Dharma. Learn and follow the Dharma. After the Brahmacharya, one becomes a Grahastha. One becomes a Grahastha by getting married. And that time, his gain or what he should be doing is, he should make wealth and he should have progeny. That is what is the duty of a Grahastha. He should make wealth and take care of his family and have children, take care of his wife and family during that time. And the Purushartha we follow is Artha and Kama. After a certain stage, all of this is done. Then one seeks Vanaprastha. During Vanaprastha, you are supposed to give up all of the Artha and Kama. That is probably the retirement age, or when you realize that you have to pray to God. And that is the time you get wisdom. And then you ask for moksha. Finally, it is the sannyasa, when you give up everything and think of nothing other than Bhagavan. The gain during that time is a liberation. And the Purushartha is a moksha. So these are the 4 stages of one's life. Nama is Adhara Nilayaya Namaha. Nammalvai in Periya Tiruvandadi, 75th Pasuram sings, Puviyum Irivisumvum Ninnagatta Niyan Seviyan Vagi Pugundu Yen Ullai Avivindriyan Periyan Ni Periyai Enbadhanai Yararivar Voon Parugu Nemiyai Ullu. He says, you support all the good people. And that is, no one knows how big you are. Nammalva Periya Tiruvandadi, 75th Pasuram. The second Nama we'll see in Slokam 102 is Dhata. He preaches and practices Dharma. He not only preaches, he practices what he preaches. We have seen that in Srimad Ramayana, when Lord Rama took birth as a human, as one of us. He lived. He showed us what is a righteous pathway. He vigorously supports the world in righteousness. Nama is Dhatre Namaha. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, verse 22, Lord Krishna says to Arjuna, O Arjuna, there is no duty for me to perform. In all the three words, I have no kartavyam, I don't have any work. Nor is there anything worth attaining or unattained by me. Yet I engage in action. Whether I don't have anything to do and there is nothing that I need to attain, but still I keep myself engaged by keeping doing things, which is a great lesson for all of us. Never sit idle. Keep doing something. Keep doing some good things. When Bhagavan, who needs nothing and who has nothing to do, still keeps doing things like taking care of us, protecting, he is doing so many things. We could do whatever is within our capacity. Na me partasti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana nanavaptam avaptavyam bharta eva cha karmani. He says, Partha, Arjuna, kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana. I don't have any, even a little work to do. But I do keep doing things. The third nama we'll see is Pushpahasaha. Pushpam is flowers. He manifests himself like a beautiful, tender flower that blossoms in the evening to those who have the ability to enjoy him. He does not blossom to everybody. He blossoms only to those who can enjoy him. So he is so tender. He comes like a soft breeze or a soft flower when it is just blossoming. That is Pushpahasa. Namas Pushpahasaya Namaha. Tirumangalwar in Periya Tirumazhi 8.1.5 sings about Bhagavan's Tirumeni or his form. His body has Pushpahasam as his beauty, as a divine beauty. Adithalamum Thamaraye Angaigalum Pangayame Engendraal Mudithalamum Porpunum En Nenjathu Ullagaladu Engendraal Vaditharangan Malaravalo Varayagatte Ullirupal Engendraal Kadikamalam Kalvukum Kannavarathu Ammanai Kandal Kolo. He is thinking about Thirkannapuram, Sauraraja Perumal, how beautiful he is. His Adithalam is like Thamarai. His eyes are like lotus. And he has Porpun. And he has Tadangan Malaravalu. Everything is like flowers or just blossom flowers. Very beautiful description of Thirkannapuram Perumal by Tirumangalwar in his Periya Tirumazhi. Prajagaraha is the next nama. How he protects us. Just like the farmer keeps watching the fields after sowing the seeds and does everything to make it grow, Bhagavan keeps awake all the time. He is never sleeping. He is always awake and keeps thinking of us all the time. He is within every one of us as an inner soul, Antaryami. And he is watching and protecting us and taking us in the right pathway, making sure that we are doing the right things. So he is watching over us and he is ensuring everything is good with us. Namas Prajagaraya Namaha. Urdvagaha is the next nama. He is the superior most of the superior, the most knowledgeable of the knowledgeable ones. So he has created all of us, and he has the duty to protect all his creations sleeplessly. We see how he is constantly watching over us, and sleeplessly he is protecting us. He is very compassionate and loving to his devotees. So once you devote yourself to him, once you surrender unto him, he is very compassionate and does everything good for us. That is Bhagavan. Nama is Urdvagaya Namaha. Nammalvar starts Thiruvaimozhi. The first song itself sings about the greatness of Sriman Narayana. That Narayana in Paramapadam. Uyarvara uyar nalam udayavan yavanavan mayarvarum mati nalam arulinan yavanavan ayarvarum amarargal adibadi yavanavan tuyararu sudaradi தொழுதல் மன்னனே. He says, தொழுத என் மனனே, my mind, pray to that Bhagavan who is the superior most of the superior and who is worshipped by all the devas and Indras, all the learned people. He is the superior most of the superior one. So my mind pray to that Bhagavan, Sriman Narayana. The next Nama we'll see is Satpatacharaha. He guides his ardent devotees as Prahlada in the right path towards him. We have several stories of how he guides Dhruva, the little Dhruva, Prahlada. They were all ardent devotees. They were little children, but they were ardent devotees of Sriman Narayana, and how he guided them in the right path towards him. Sat is good. Pata is a pathway. Acharya is the guide. So his Satpatacharyaya Namaha is the Nama. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verse 33, Bhagavan says, the holy Brahmins and the devoted royal sages and the kings are all devoted to me. They are very devoted to me. Therefore, having come into this temporary world, we all know we are going to be here only there is a finite time by which everybody is here and will have to leave. So, engage in loving service to me. As long as we are in this world, Bhagavan expects us to do service unto him. Kim punar brahmana punya bhakta rajashayastata anityam asukam lokam imam prapya bhajasva mam. This lokam is anutyam, that is, it is temporary, and asukam, there is not eternal happiness. Everybody has a problem. Right from the time the child is born, whether even a 1-day-old child or a 98-year-old human, we all have problems. So, during having come into this world, engage in loving service unto me and you will be happy. Pranadaha is the next Nama. He revives those souls who are affected and indulge in material pleasures and gives them a new life to turn towards his path of righteousness. So when you ask for more and more material pleasures, he does give us, and he makes us be born again. And then during that birth, when we are enjoying the material pleasures, he makes us turn towards him, the path of righteousness, and surrender unto him. That is, he gives us the prana. Nama is Pranadaya Namaha. Pranavaha is the next Nama. He shows the connection between him and the Jivatma and makes them obey him and respect him. He is the Paramatma. So he shows us that he is the Paramatma and we are the Jivatma, and he shows us that connection and ensures that we obey him and respect him as he is the superior one. Nama is Pranavaya Namaha. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, verse 65, Lord Krishna says, "Always think of me, become my devotee, offer your worship and bow down to me. Thus you shall come to me." That is the only way for you to come to me. I promise you this is the truth, for you are very dear to me. I tell you this because I love you very much and you are very close to me, you are very dear to me. So he tells us to pray to him and to surrender unto him so we can reach him and be in eternal happiness with him. Manmana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mam evaishyasi satyam te pratijane priyosi me. He says, priyosi me, love me, come, you are very dear to me. And he says, namaskaram karo, that is, you bow down to me, surrender unto me, and you will reach me. The last nama in Sloka 102 is Panaha. He is the superior one and the bhaktas are his subjects. At times, he reverses the role and serves his devotees, which is also a form of transaction. He is usually the superior, but sometimes he reverses the role and he serves his devotees. That is Panaya. Nama is Panaya Namaha. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, verse 11, Bhagavan says, do sacrifice and please the gods. Gods will be pleased with you, and in turn they will nourish you. Therefore, be steadfast in performing your duty without any attachment to the materialistic pleasures. Devan bhavayatanena te deva bhavayantu vaha parasparam bhavayanta shreya param avapyastya. He says, do the sacrifices and the gods will be pleased with you. To summarize Sloka 102, he supports the good people as Prahlada and Vibhishana and the Pandavas. In Vishnu Smriti it is said, O Mother Earth, your load has been given to those who know and follow the Varnashrama's path. There are 4 Varnashrama paths: Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. So by following all of that, one will be in the righteous path. He preaches dharma, not only that, he practices dharma, that is righteousness, vigorously and supports the world. We have seen that in Ramavatar, when he came into this world as one of human form, he was such a dharmic person and showed us the way of life. Hinduism is basically a way of life. He manifests himself like a beautiful tender flower that blossoms in the evening to those who have the ability to enjoy him. He does not show himself to everybody, but just to those who have the ability to enjoy him. Just as a farmer keeps watching the fields after sowing the seeds, ensuring they have water, they have everything to grow well, Bhagavan keeps awake all the time, whether it's day or night, watching over us and protecting us. He is the inner soul. He is superior to everything and everyone. He has the duty to protect us because he is the one who created us. He is very compassionate and loving towards his devotees. He guides the ardent devotees as Prahlada and Dhruva in the right path towards him. He revives those souls who are affected and indulge in material pleasures and gives them a new life, makes them be born again, and at that time makes them turn towards his path of righteousness. He shows the connection between the Jivatma and the Paramatma and ensures that we obey him and respect him, because he is the Paramatma, he is the one who knows everything. He is the superior one and the Bhaktas are his subjects. But at times he reverses the role and serves the devotees, which is also a form of transaction. What a beautiful way to say that Bhagavan serves his devotees. This brings us to end of Slokam 102. See you all in 103.